Welcome back, Valley friends. We're hanging out with Peter Pan today in the quest, the Valley Pirates. To unlock this quest, you will need to reach level 10 friendship with Peter. You will also need to have the following villagers in your valley: Prince Eric, Olaf, Vanellope, Wally, and the Forgotten. Once you've met all the requirements, you can chat with Peter Pan to get started. Peter has managed to convince some of the other villagers to play a game with him and the new Lost Boys. The villagers are pretending to be pirates and we need to find their treasure before they find ours. But to take part in this game, we first need to make sure we're dressed for our role. You will need to put on your black and red top hat for this challenge. If you don't own this item yet, you can chat with Scrooge and tell him you want to order some items. From here you should be able to purchase the top hat. You can also dress up in a new outfit to go along with your hat, but this part is optional. Once you're dressed for the game, you can chat with Peter again to continue. Peter tells us that the pirate captain has hidden their treasure somewhere in the valley. He believes we should be able to find the treasure if we can convince one of the pirates to tell us where it is. We suggest starting with Eric the Meek because we're not sure who else is on the pirate side. Peter agrees that he is a good villager to start with. Vanellope had seen him heading towards the Frosted Heights and Olaf mentioned the cave might be a good hideout. So we'll need to start our search there. Once you're done chatting with Peter, you can make your way to the cavern found in the Frosted Heights. When you enter, you should see Prince Eric in the distance behind some ice crystals. We'll need to break through all these before we can confront the pirate. After clearing our path, we can chat with Eric. Eric is unwilling to give us the information we need, so we threaten to feed him to the sea turtles. Although I'm pretty sure they'd be too scared of Eric to do any real damage. Luckily, Eric gives up pretty quickly. No wonder he chose the name Eric the Meek. Unfortunately, none of the other pirates trusted him with the information, but he does know where we can find the captain's first mate. He tells us they're hiding in the dreamscape but that they won't give up the information as easily as Eric had. He suggests taking plenty of gems with us as payment because the first mate loves gems. When he said this, I honestly expected to find Scrooge McDuck in the dreamscape. But before we get to see who our next foe is, we'll need to go collect some items. We will need to collect 10 gold nuggets. These can be mined in the Frosted Heights, Sunlit Plateau and Forgotten Lands. I had plenty just laying on the ground. Then we will also need any 5 gems. Make sure you have all the items in your bag. Then head over to the Forgotten Lands to enter the dreamscape. It turns out the first mate is none other than the fairy godmother. We'll need to chat with her regarding the treasure. The fairy godmother at first forgets she's meant to be playing the part of the pirate first mate. After reminding her why we're here, she tells us she will not betray her fellow pirates for some measly gems. We remind her we've already given her the gems, so she should just give us the information we need. After some consideration, she agrees that the first mate does love valuable gems. She tells us that the Valley Pirates have been hiding out in Skull Rock. It's so cute how all the villagers are playing along with our little pirate game. After chatting with the fairy godmother, we can leave the dreamscape and head over to Skull Rock on Dazzle Beach. Once we enter, we can see Ariel standing behind some rocks. I've cleared a path to her so that I could see if she had some information for us. Ariel tells us that she will not let us pass without the password. But she will give us a clue because the mermaids have always been close allies of the Lost Boys. She will give us the hint and we will need to provide the password, which is sand. After answering correctly, she advises we will need to make our way through Skull Rock to find the treasure key. But we need to be careful because the pirate captain is somewhere in Skull Rock waiting for us. You will now need to follow the same path we took when we first unlocked Skull Rock to find Peter. But be careful, the rope winches have been turned into rotating spotlights. You will need to avoid the lights, but don't worry if you fail the first time. You will be returned to the start of the floor to try again. Once we've reached the final floor, we can chat with Peter. The captain of the pirates is waiting for us just beyond this final obstacle. Peter will let us do the honor of battling it out with the captain and retrieve the treasure. With the help of the other lost boys, he'll take on the rest of the pirate crew. After chatting with him, we can make our way through the spotlight maze to the Forgotten, and battle them for the pirate treasure. The Forgotten will not let us have the treasure without a fight. He challenges us to a sword fight. You can now pick dialogue options that feel right to you. After a nail-biting battle, the Forgotten surrenders. We can now unlock the treasure chest waiting for us besides the Forgotten. In the chest we find a furniture pouch. You will need to open your inventory to use the pouch. This will unlock the Valley Pirates treasure chest. This is a great furniture piece to include for our next pirate-themed build. To celebrate our victory against the Valley Pirates, we will need to display our treasure anywhere in the valley. To do this, simply open your furniture tab and click on Peter Pan's portrait. Now you can place the treasure. Once placed, you will be able to take a photo with all the Valley friends who played the game with us today. Then we can chat with Peter one last time to complete the quest, the Valley Pirates. As always, please leave us a like if you found this video useful, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. I will see you next time as we continue our adventures in the valley and meet new friends.